That's a real super Woopah.
I kind of want to talk about it just to get it off my chest because it annoyed me, really. Basically, in back-to-back days, games journalists put out the stupidest Pokemon articles I've ever seen. But there's one thing that was saying, like, oh, Growlithe is bad because it's a cop. It's like, seriously? Like, it's Pokemon, dude. Like, what does that even matter? And the whole thing, I read the whole article because I tortured myself. My note was like, what the hell is this article? Like, if you wouldn't be able to tell if it was a Pokemon article if you didn't know. Like, they said something about, like, the gentleman not liking people of color, basically. And I'm like, why? That doesn't make any sense. Like, that, you know, like, it's totally out of the realm of Pokemon. It was just so stupid. And then someone responded to it saying, hey, that's not true. And the reason they said that, oh, well, it's okay because he also teamed up with Team Rocket once. I'm like, that's again, super dumb. Doesn't make any sense. Has nothing to do with Pokemon. They also said, they brought up, like, oh, the anal abuse. Well, you know, that's a genuine take. Like, no, it's not. It's a game, dude. When you're talking about animal abuse of Pokemon, oh my god, it was so stupid. To be fair, these were all on, it was on the Gamer and Game Rant sites that everyone knows are trash. Oh yeah, in that article at the end, they unironically said, be gay, do crimes, because they're insane. Like, again, not only did that not have anything to do with, like, that whole article had nothing to do with, you know, whether you identify as gay or not. So it's like, why did you add this in? It makes no sense. But in the other one, they had the article about why Salamence is the perfect trans allegory, is what they said. And the reason why they said it is because it goes into a cocoon, and in the descriptions of Bagon, which is the pre-evolved form of Salamence, talks about how it hates that it doesn't have wings, and they're basically comparing it to gender dysmorphia. And it was so silly because it's like, look, Pokemon have gone in cocoons like since Gen 1. So why are you using this as an article? As someone who I was talking to about it, they basically said it's probably because it had the trans flag colors on it, and they thought, oh, that's cool. So stupid. And the thing is, you could tell the person knew nothing about Pokemon. That's what I want to talk about. She said that Pokemon is monstrously good as an attacker. No Pokemon fan says that ever. They have high attack. They have great attack because they have attack stat. No one, I've never heard anyone say they're good as an attacker. It makes no sense. They had two related articles too about Pokemon. One was talking about why they need non-binary Pokemon, which they already do. And in that article, they didn't mention Ditto once, which is iconic for being non-binary, basically. And there's other reasons, but like, it is. And it's like, you're complaining about this and it's already something that exists. And the most iconic Pokemon, like, most people know who Ditto is. Even people who don't play Pokemon. And then she had an article talking about something about Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. And then they used a picture of Sword and Shield. So I'm literally just looking at this like, dude, you know nothing about Pokemon. Yeah, I thought Pokemon were Pokemon. So, like, the only reason gender's in Pokemon is for the breeding aspect of it. And, like, certain Pokemon like Nidoking, Nidoqueen. So it's ridiculous that they talk about it at all. I just wanted to bring that up because it frustrated me hearing all this. And it's like, dude, why are you bringing this stuff into it? Doesn't make any sense. It's not important, and it's not about Pokemon. And especially that first writer, where I'm reading this article and you can tell, like, you know nothing about Pokemon. Oh, and there was that article that said, oh, Growlithe isn't a cop. There was literally, so there was 5 paragraphs in that thing. 2 were about animal abuse in Pokemon. 1 was some worthless description paragraph. Another one was talking about, saying why Paw Patrol is bad. And then 1 paragraph of the 5 was actual analysis. That's it. What's wrong with Paw Patrol? It's just that they're cops. That's the only reason. It was propaganda, as they said, which has nothing to do with Pokemon, again, in this article about Pokemon. It was so stupid.